It's Not About the Bike. My Journey Back to Life is a memoir penned by cyclist Lance Armstrong in collaboration with sports writer Sally Jenkins. Originally published in 2000, the book predates the scandal surrounding Armstrong's use of performance-enhancing drugs, which ultimately led to the nullification of his titles. The narrative delves into Armstrong's harrowing battle with cancer and his unwavering determination to reclaim his status as a top athlete in the cycling world. In 2013, Armstrong admitted to some of the doping allegations leveled against him, casting doubt on certain aspects of It's Not About the Bike. The memoir opens with Armstrong recounting his presumption of a long and healthy life, buoyed by his status as a fit athlete. However, at just 21 years old and already a world cycling champion in 1993, he begins experiencing alarming physical symptoms, including inflammation, weakness, and persistent body aches. Despite these warning signs, Armstrong persists in pursuing his ambitions to compete in the Tour de France and the Olympics, brushing aside his deteriorating health. It isn't until he fails to finish either race that he confronts the reality of his condition. Seeking medical advice, he turns to Dr. Rick Parker and urologist Dr. Jim Reeve, who diagnose him with testicular cancer that has spread to his lungs. Initially more concerned about the potential impact on his cycling career than the threat to his life, Armstrong soon learns that his survival odds are grim, with only a 40% chance of overcoming the disease. Terrified of the prospect of his own mortality, he struggles with the daunting task of informing his mother, Linda Mooneyham, a single parent unsupported by Armstrong's father. Yet, despite the challenges, Linda and her extended family rally around Armstrong, providing unwavering support throughout his ordeal. Near Lance's childhood home stands a bike shop where Linda purchases his first bike at the age of 7. From a young age, Lance exhibits a passion for running and swimming, coupled with an innate drive to excel in sports. While still a teenager, he ventures into triathlons alongside older, more seasoned competitors, occasionally clinching victories that contribute to supporting his family financially. In 1990, Lance receives an invitation to participate in a cycling competition in Moscow. Despite his district's refusal to grant him leave from school, Lance defies the rules and attends the event, leaving a lasting impression on international coaches with his performance. Upon his return, he faces repercussions as his school threatens to deny him graduation. However, with Linda's intervention, he secures enrollment in another institution just in time to earn his diploma. Reflecting on his early days as a professional racer, Lance acknowledges his initial struggle with pacing himself during races. Often, he pushes too hard at the start, lacking the endurance to maintain his pace throughout, resulting in several losses. His breakthrough moment arrives with a significant victory in Oslo, where his proud mother witnesses his triumph from the stands. Following his win, Lance is granted an audience with the King of Norway, insisting that his mother accompany him for the occasion. As Lance embarks on his cancer treatment journey, he faces a setback when he discovers that his cycling team's insurance does not cover the expenses. Turning to Dr. Wolf, a cycling enthusiast, Lance finds hope as the doctor promises treatments aimed at maximizing his chances of returning to the sport. Despite the grim news that the cancer has spread to his brain, Lance's determination to overcome the illness only intensifies. Encouraged by an optimistic treatment plan from Dr. Einhorn at Indiana University, he initiates chemotherapy with a resolute spirit. Enduring chemotherapy proves arduous, yet Lance understands that experiencing moments of feeling near death is essential for any chance at survival. Despite the physical toll, the treatment proves effective, gradually leading to a slight resurgence in Lance's cycling activities, albeit far from his former racing prowess. With the cancer in remission, Lance crosses paths with Kik Richard, the woman who will become his wife. Though deeply in love, Lance wrestles with fears of the cancer's resurgence. However, as time passes and the cancer remains dormant for a year, Lance resolves to forge ahead with his life. He ties the knot with Kik, and the couple relocates to California to facilitate Lance's rigorous training regimen. The journey back to peak physical condition proves challenging, marked by disappointment as Lance struggles to achieve notable rankings in races. Contemplating retirement, he heeds his trainer's advice to participate in one final high-profile race, where he secures a commendable 4th place. Encouraged by this result, Lance opts to prolong his racing career and pursue fatherhood. However, due to Lance's chemotherapy-induced sterility, their first child is conceived using frozen sperm from before his treatment. As Lance intensifies his training for the Tour de France, he gains momentum during trials, sensing a resurgence of strength. His triumphant victory in the Tour de France catapults him to unprecedented fame, attracting lucrative sponsorships from Nike and other corporations. Meanwhile, Kik gives birth to their first child, marking a joyous milestone amidst Lance's racing pursuits. With each successive Tour de France, Lance celebrates another year of being cancer-free. Gradually, media attention shifts away from his cancer diagnosis, a development that brings mixed emotions for Lance. While relieved, he grapples with the realization that his battle with cancer has profoundly shaped his identity and accomplishments. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.